Hi guys, it's Molly with Soul School Spiritual Guidance and Healing. I hope you all are well. I love you. I miss you. If you guys follow me over on Instagram, you probably got a little update that I posted recently on just what I've been up to, like hitting the self-care thing like hard core, and it's just something that I had to take a step back from the channel for a while, but I'm here with you guys today specifically because I have a really important message that's been coming in over the course of the past week. I just want to get, my Virgo tendencies are kicking in. I want to get everything centered and nice. Welcome. All the information that you need, by the way, to book a personal reading with me, which I'm still doing. Not done with that, is all in the description box below. Okay, so I'm still doing personals, and like I said, just popped in to deliver this message to you guys. It's about the full moon that's coming up. It's been a conversation I've been having with Spirit for about the past week or so, and there's a big part of this conversation about what's going on with this full moon that's very personal to me because of my own personal placements, but I've really been teasing out a more collective message for you guys, and so that's what I'm here to share with you. Thank you for being here today. I'm already halfway into flow state, so let me just go ahead and get the words out of my mouth. If you guys have any questions or anything, drop them down below and we'll be in contact, right? I'm not going to disappear entirely on you guys after this, I promise. This full moon is coming in tomorrow, November 19th, and it is in the 27th degree of Taurus. And so, of course, a full moon is when the moon is in opposition to the sun. So we have these two opposing energies, Taurus and Scorpio, which, by the way, these two opposite signs, all opposite signs, exist on the same axis, right? So they deal with similar topics, but coming from different angles. And that's going to be important as I unpack the message for you guys. But nonetheless, Taurus is associated with the moon. And so when I talk about the Taurus energy, understand that there's going to be some sort of revelations going on within, in your inner world. Some sort of revelation about, wow, I didn't know I felt that way about something. I didn't realize that I was sabotaging myself in that particular way. There's some things going to come to light, all right, within, that is associated with the energies that are present in the sign of Taurus and the second house, which I'm going to get deeper into in just a moment for you guys. The sun is in Scorpio, 27th degree. If I didn't mention that already, it's significant, like I said before, for my own personal placements. But Scorpio is where the sun is at this time. And so when I talk about the themes that are associated with the sign of Scorpio and the 8th house, understand that there's going to be some sort of illumination in the external world because that's what the sun represents, right? The moon is what is inside, that others can't always see, but if we are honest with ourselves, we can see within ourselves, okay? Pardon the noise of the traffic. All right, but then when it comes to the Scorpio energies, understand there will be a revelation in the way that things are working external to you, all right? And specifically talking about power dynamics, all right? Because here's the themes, here's the energies. Taurus is the second house. This has to do with your possessions, okay? It is the I have of the zodiac. And what I mean by this is it's not just your personal possessions. It is your wealth. It's also your sense of self-worth. What are the, let me go ahead and say it this way. Aries and the first house is all about our sense of self, our self-identity. Taurus and the second house are almost like, what are the things that belong to you, the things that are yours, that function as an extension of your identity. And I'm like I said, it's not just about material items, though it could be. I'm talking about tools, skills, gifts, talents, abilities, inheritances, birthrights, okay? These are things that are yours, okay? The universe says that they are yours, all right? And its opposite sign of Scorpio has to do with power and power dynamics, and often the way in which power is exerted over others, all right? So what I'm seeing here is that the general message that's coming through from Spirit is that all of us are being asked to take a look at anything that is ours, okay, that we have either given up or given away. And in doing so, we've parted with a bit of our own personal power, okay? In fact, for many of us, the reasons why we parted with those things is because there's something or somebody exerting some sort of unseen power over us. Somebody who's trying to limit our own personal power. And so they talk us into leaving certain gifts behind, certain inheritances, certain birthrights, okay? On the flip side of that, some of you guys might be carrying baggage or burdens that are not yours because they're a function of the way in which somebody else is exerting power over you. But by carrying or holding on to these things that are not yours, they're not for you, you are in fact giving your own power away. All right? For some of you guys, the thing that has power over you is just fear. It's subconscious fears that were planted there by somebody, right? At some point in time, probably unintentionally, but for some of you guys, there is a very intentional planting of fears going on. Somebody is sowing the seeds of fear within your mind in order to get you to release ownership over parts of yourself. Okay? So this is a time for us, and by the way, this is not all gonna just like a light bulb go off and suddenly on the night of the full moon, everything becomes clear to you. This is an energy that we're gonna have to sit with. Taurus and Scorpio are both fixed signs, okay? This is the energy we're gonna have to sit with for the 28-day cycle of this moon, of this partial lunar eclipse, all right? So it's gonna take some time, but it's very, very important, you guys. Your guides are coming through right now. And I almost feel like they are like, this is really cute. I almost feel like there's this collection of guides and they're standing behind this counter and there's a sign that sort of says lost and found. And it's all of your gifts, your talents, your abilities, the things that belong to you, okay? Things that you've built, things that you've created. But also, like I said, the tools, the talents, the gifts, the skills that you use to serve the world in the way that only you can. Okay? Spirit is holding on to those. They're like ready for you to come get your packages. All right? That's the energy that's coming through this full moon. I'm excited about it. I hope you guys are excited about it. I love you so very, very much. I'm sure we'll have another conversation about this sometime soon. We'll just see what happens, but I'm here for you. Reach out if you need me. And thanks so much for being here today.